welcome to Sibling Time. It's been 500 years since we recorded last. But I'm still your older sibling host, Tammy, joined with...
the younger sibling host that is now a year older, Andrew. Because last time we recorded, it wasn't my birthday, but my birthday passed.
Yeah, and I don't know if the listeners can notice with my audio, but part of the reason why it's taken so long for us to record is my laptop just decided to die, and that's what I was using to record. So now I'm using my my boyfriend's roommate's computer, which she let us use, and the audio sounds kind of wonky, but I mean, this is what we got. And also, I don't know, I guess part of it was that we're busy.
Yeah. Our
schedules didn't really sync up because, you know, whenever Andrew felt up to recording, I was too tired because of work.
And then, I had a whole bunch of midterms this past week and a half.
Oh, so, yeah, Andrew's had a lot of tests.
There's that too.
But we're here.
We finally found a time. Took a while. I don't even think...
we made our grand return to the podcast.
I don't even think the other episode is up that we recorded last.
No, oh yeah, and then, also we actually did record an episode, I think a week or two after the last one we recorded, but that's also lost in the laptop universe.
So, oops.
So, I don't know, hopefully I can fix my laptop. I mean, I don't think it would be anything too bad, but it is also kind of old, so it might just be its time.
Yeah, oh well.
Yeah. But, Andrew, what has been up with you? What's been new with you?
It's been mostly tests and whatnot. What was it, last week? 2 weeks ago. It's a lot of tests and projects turning that in. But it was my birthday last Monday, so that was cool. But I didn't do anything because I had a test on my birthday and a test to study for the next day.
Yeah, I mean, I know Mom and Dad visited you.
Yeah, the weekend before.
Oh, yeah, and they brought Mr.
Yeah, and Ted came to Merced, so that was cool.
Did he do anything?
He was just very, I don't know, he just didn't know where he was, I guess is the best way to say it.
Teddy's like, am I alive?
He's like, where am I?
Where am I?
Have I died and gone somewhere else? He was just very confused for a while.
Did he bark much, or was he
Not really.
Was he at peace finally?
He was pretty silent about it.
I don't know.
He was having quite the existential crisis, maybe. I don't know.
April, that means that Merced's Teddy's rightful place, so just gotta let him go.
He did those little barks when he heard someone next door, but he didn't do anything. He didn't do his siren, so... I don't know, but he was fine.
Mm-hmm. Man, I wish Mr. Ted would come for my birthday.
That's too far.
It's too far of a trek for him. He already went through being on a plane once. I wouldn't want to put him through that again.
And that was a long plane ride for him that first time, man. Yeah. I don't think he's ever...
He's like, where am I?
Ted.
Is this hell? It's dark.
Gosh, for 13 hours or something? 12 hours?
I feel like they should have some type of setup for dogs, you know? You can keep them in their cages because, it's safer. But, they should have someone down there with them, monitoring them and, giving them, treats and stuff and, comforting them. Or whatever, something. You know? Something. Because it's we have all these classes for regular people on airplanes. What about the dogs,
right.
Man? Give the dogs something.
I guess, yeah. I'm sure there's some airlines that do that. I don't know, maybe. I don't fly enough to know.
Oh, yeah, there's gotta be. I don't
fly enough with a dog.
There's gotta be, a special airplane.
But okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, well, what did you get?
For my birthday?
Oh, didn't Mom make you a cake?
Yeah, she made a cake. She made, the bread part of the cake, whatever you call it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice.
It was cool.
And then, what did you get?
I got, I asked Mom to bring up my deck of cards from home, because I didn't have them up here. And my friends wanted to play blackjack and all that, and the card deck that they had was missing 2 cards. So I told Mom to bring up mine.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
their deck was missing 2 cards, so I was like, well, we can't do that. It needs to be a fair game.
Why not?
So I just asked Mom, I know I have a deck of cards at home, so just bring it up, nice and easy. But then she couldn't find it, so they just wrapped a new deck of cards that they bought from Target or something and just gave it to me.
Like I said, I could have sworn I saw that on your
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I was like, I didn't see it. And watch, when I go down for Thanksgiving, I'll see it there. But I got a deck of cards. I got a wallet from Italy. That was cool that they got when they were on their trip. And then they got me electric razor too. And then that shirt. I also got a shirt.
Mom, she refused to mail me the thing she got me from Italy.
What she get you?
And stuff, and I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't know what she got me. You? She's like, I'm not gonna mail it. I'm just gonna wait until you get here. And I'm like, that's in like 3 months. She's just holding it ransom, yeah. But yeah, so it's like, come on, guys. And also, my birthday's on Thanksgiving this year, so it's like, I'm not gonna get anything. I'm just gonna get like a birthday from like over there. You're like, what's wait?
But think about it though. When you come back from Christmas though, you get double gifts.
Yeah, that's true. I get like 3 things of gifts at Christmas, the birthday, and then also the Italy thing.
See, I think it works out for the best, honestly.
But that's nice. I mean, I hope your wallet probably. I mean, I hope it'll last for a while. I mean,
it looks super nice. Yeah. So I think it's better than the one that I had, because the one I had was just a replacement one for when I lost my wallet when I was in Australia.
Did you tell that story about how you lost your wallet on the?
Oh, probably not. No.
Because it's kind of amazing. Honestly.
Yeah, it's just pretty cool. Okay, fine. So we're at Moomba Festival. All the people from Melbourne will know what that is. Moomba Festival. We're at Moomba Festival, having a good time. We're on one of the rides. So yeah, Moomba Festival is basically like, if you think about like the Orange County Fair, LA Fair type of stuff, except it has like other things. It's just like a fair, So we're on one of those fair rides. It's like the one's like a pendulum where it goes back and forth and kind of spins in the air,
Like it's like, are you like trapped in a cage basically? No. And then just like
no. You're sitting down, right? And it's like, what's that one? It's this ride at Knott's Farm that's like that too. La Revolution, I think it is in Knott's. It's like this things that go back and forth, and like you can look across, see the people across from you. It's like 4 seats and like.
This is a sidebar, okay? Like, what the fuck is up with like those freaking rides at theme parks? Not theme parks. It's just Six Flags and like Knott's Berry Farm. I'm pretty sure it's just Six Flags that do this shit where they have like 2 or 3 rides on like there that they're like, yeah, you have to pay to ride this one. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do they do that?
I don't even remember that.
Why? Like, you're paying to be there.
I don't know. I haven't been to Six Flags in a while, so I wouldn't know.
Like, I don't know if it's for maintenance or what, but it's like, shouldn't that be in the cost of like going to the park? Like, all that should go towards maintenance. So, like, what's up with that? Maybe it's like that the people that own that ride are just renting it because it's like a little small type of carnival ride type thing. Maybe that's what it is. But it's always bugged me. And they're not even good rides. They're like the ones that are like too intense. I'm like, and only like the only people that go on there are the ones that want to prove something. Like, yeah, I'm tough enough to go on this ride. And I'm like, I'm not stupid. I'm not trying to die today.
I guess. Yeah.
But okay, so you're on a swinging ride.
Swinging ride, back and forth, 360, pendulum, all that stuff. And I'm wearing these my joggers, and people that wear joggers, they know that it's kind of loose in the back with like when you put stuff in your pocket. So I have my wallet in my back pocket like I usually do. And I remember before the ride, my friend asked, "Oh, do you want me to take your wallet too?" I was like, "Nah, I should be fine," is what I said, foreshadowing. And so then I go on the damn ride.
Oh no.
And like halfway through, I realized there's nothing in my back pocket anymore. It's like it slid out. I was like, "Oh crap!"
Oh man.
So like the rest of the ride, I was just kind of like
the fun ride becomes a terror ride.
Basically, I was just kind of wondering where it landed the rest of my ride.
To your heck.
And I didn't know where the hell it went. So we told the people like at the fair or whatever at Moomba Festival, I lost my wallet around this ride, and they would call me if they ever found it, but they never did. And then fast forward, so that was in March, and then fast forward to June. All of a sudden, I get a message on Facebook from some.
I know, it was like towards the end.
Exactly.
Of your
I was taking final exams and all that, and I was about to leave, and this lady emails me out of nowhere on Facebook asking, "Oh, did you lose a wallet?" And I was like, crazy. What do you mean? I lost it like back in March. What do you mean? Did I lose a wallet? Like, yeah, she's like, yeah, you lost the wallet near like Federation Square. I'm like, yeah, around there. She's like, oh yeah, I found it. I turned into the police. I was like, oh shoot, okay. So then I went to go to the police and I picked it up. It was all soggy and gross and weathered from all the rain. I had a $20 bill in there that disintegrated because U.S. money is garbage paper. And yeah, it was crazy. So I got everything back from inside my wallet, so I didn't have to get a new school ID. So that was nice.
I'm surprised that no one took like the $20 in there. Didn't they?
Oh, they took my debit card.
Yeah, no?
But like I already canceled my card before, like right after I lost it. So joke's on them.
Man, they were just shooting too high. Like they were shooting for the stars. They're like, oh man, I found a wallet. Okay, I'm gonna take this debit card because it's gonna have a lot more money than $20. But it's like, no, people
cancel their cards.
Cancel their cards as soon as
they just left the rest of my wallet there. Like they literally they took it out and then put the rest of my wallet out, like on the ground. Like what the heck?
I know. They picked it up. Just put it back.
Well, I mean, maybe by the time someone found it with the card in there, the $20 had already disintegrated. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
I only saw like a corner of it in my wallet.
Oh well, a lot of things have occurred. A lot of anger things. Oh yeah, I forgot because I remember I texted you and I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna be pretty mad if we record today.
Yeah.
My face got torn up by mosquitoes. Well, I got like 3 mosquito bites on like one side of my face, and they were like huge, and it basically made my face look different than my face. Like that's how bad it was. I didn't look like myself. So that was bad. I was like a week of that. And then I had this big ass bruise on my thigh for a while because because I did this dumb thing where I'm like, oh, you're going to get my Starbucks. And I was like, boop, boop, boop. I was like walking super fast. And I just like slammed my thigh into like the very corner of like this really sharp table at Starbucks. And it basically just stabbed me on there. And it was very bad. Like it actually had a bump too and it hurt. And Mom was like, you have to be more careful. And I'm like, Dad, I'm very clumsy. Oh, well, I almost got like hit twice by these like stupid drivers here. Cause like, and it was, I think both times it was like the same thing where it's like, I'm going like down the street and then someone is coming from the right side and they're trying to turn, right to merge into the street I'm going down. And it happened twice where I'm going down and this person just floors it like right when I'm about to pass. So I had to slam on my brakes and I was like I just laid down on my freaking horn. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god, I was so mad. And that person was just like, what? And I'm like, I was like, you almost hit me. That's a problem. Well, this was like a kind of new occurrence. It happened last week where so like I had my name, like, so basically at work, I have a locker to put my stuff in. And like when I'm not there, I just leave my name tag there and I know that someone else uses it. So I'm like, okay, whatever, we just share the locker. But this person, and like it's happened before where it's like I had my name tag on the front of the locker and then they moved it to like the locker next to our locker. And I'm just like, what the heck? So what happened this time was that I got into work and this person like took my name tag from inside the locker because I left it inside now. So they took it from inside, moved it to the locker next to that locker and put a lock on it. And I'm like, bitch, you saw my name tag on there. Yeah, I don't have a lock, but you know someone else is using this. And I was here first. Like, they weren't there first. So I don't know who it was, but it was super petty. And I hate petty people. That's, like, my biggest pet peeve. Well, also, I don't have enough money to buy sage. Which it's like, I feel like I have to just, like, sage the house and myself. Because I'm just, like... I mean... It's kind of subsided. I feel like things aren't as bad now. It was for like a couple weeks, so I just felt like I had like the worst string of bad luck.
Right.
And then the boss I don't like is like being all nice to me all of a sudden. It's really weird. She's being like creepily nice.
Oh.
I was telling Mom about how she gave me a high five. She gave me a high five one day. And I felt like I was high-fiving, like, the devil or something. It just didn't feel right, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then also I've been, like, well, I mean, I guess these are, like, the points that I wanted to talk about. But also, I was watching the Bernie Mac show for a while. Now I'm watching Rugrats, which is a whole other thing. And then I watched Danny Phantom, which is actually pretty cheesy. It's cheesier than I remembered.
Really?
Danny
I remember
Phantom.
being cheesy.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay, but it's cheesier. But anyways, I've been watching the Bernie Mac show. And the Bernie Mac show gets like serious sometimes. Yeah. Where I think Mike was at work and I was watching it, and it was that episode where they go back to Chicago and stuff because of the funeral.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like how Bernie Mac is like talking about how his dad used to like ask for money from him, and how like Vanessa wants to see her like, you know, drug addict mom and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh my god, it was so sad. I was like, Bernie Mac, what are you doing to me? Dang. But yeah, Bernie Mac's on Hulu.
Oh, it is.
And Mom didn't know.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know if you knew too. Yeah, it's on Hulu. Cool. And it's still really good. Yeah. I think Mike liked it, but he said that he couldn't watch too much of it.
Oh, I get that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm taking like a mini break from it. Oh yeah, and then freaking Leah Remini's Scientology show, the 3rd season from last year came out. Like, I don't know when, but recently. Because it wasn't there for like a while. And then I checked like yesterday and I was like, oh my god! Watch more Scientology stuff! Oh my god! Yeah, I've been watching Rugrats too. And Rugrats Rugrats is actually a very good show. And like, I remember this one person saying that, that they didn't like Rugrats, that they felt like it was like a boring show, like a boring kid show. But it's like, I mean, I don't think it's boring. It's like, it's about, you know, a kid's imagination and like, it's like a slice of life, you know?
Yeah.
Like a slice of life anime.
Yeah.
But it's like a slice of life cartoon about just a baby's life. And it's like, it's cute. It's just fun, you know?
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then I forgot, also, I made that list of the, you know, the Halloween movies and shows and stuff that I posted on my blog, which was like, yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, you really worked on that. I remember you mentioning the one time, and then all of a sudden you're done with it.
Yeah, well, because like, I was like, I mean, because like, I'm kind of passionate about it because it's bugged me every year, where like, and I'm sure everyone else knows what channel it is that does these countdowns every year. And every single year, they do the same exact movies. They do fucking Harry Potter. I know Harry Potter is a wizard movie, but it's not a Halloween movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's just a movie about wizards. And it's not a Christmas movie either, just because it's Christmas time for like one scene and it's all snowing. All of a sudden, fucking like to think it's a Christmas movie.
It's annoying.
Sudden.
It's really always that's why whenever I do a Harry Potter marathon with my friends up here, we usually we do it in November because we split the difference. It's in between both months. It's nice. It works.
Yeah, like I mean, it's a good movie, like for any time of the year. But yeah, November I feel like is a good time because it seems like a good time to watch it. But also they have like Nightmare Before Christmas, which again, I mean, I don't know if this is a controversial thing to say. I fucking love Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, like that was my favorite movie as like a baby. I was like obsessed with that movie and stuff. And it's a good movie, but I feel like Nightmare Before Christmas is more of a Christmas movie than a Halloween movie because, yeah, it's based in Halloween Town, but it's about everyone in Halloween Town getting ready for Christmas. So it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
And I have it on my countdown thing, but I recommend watching it on the last day of October, as the last thing you watch because it's getting ready for Christmas. You know? We also have Hocus Pocus.
Fantastic.
Every single year, Hocus Pocus. And Hocus Pocus, again, is a good movie, but everyone's oh god, they're up that movie's ass, and it's a good movie, but my whole thing is there's more movies than just also Monster House, Monster House, Hocus Pocus,
but I feel
Christmas,
and Harry Potter. I don't think that, I remember Cartoon Network showing Monster House a lot, but that...
Well, no, now that shows Monster House. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
And, I guess you can say that those are, the kid version of, horror, the horror movies that people watch during Halloween. But, I don't know. And also partly my whole thing was that I missed, that warm and fuzzy feeling that, a lot of old Halloween movies, the Disney Channel movies, and, the Mary-Kate and Ashley movies, just, all those, fall movies would bring, you know? And then also, they never show shows either. Basically, what it boils down to is that there are more Halloween movies than just those 5 movies that they repeat throughout the whole month, okay?
So that's what inspired you to make your whole list.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that I could, like, you know, stream it somehow, but, I mean, you have to get the rights for it, of course. Yeah. And, like, I mean, I'm sure I could find out how to do that, but also it's like short notice. I mean, I can try and do it next year. That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool. I'm happy you went on your rant about it, because I knew it was coming. Well, she she was going to talk about her list and all that. But was there any other topics that you had for this week?
No, that's basically it. I mean, yeah, that was. Well, no, I mean, I actually do have like, well, I did want to talk about DIIV's new album because it came out, I think, like a couple days ago, actually. Mm. Yeah, and I was like, I was even thinking, because I was driving and I was listening to DIIV, and I was like, man, I wonder if that new album's out. And I went and I was like, what? It came out like 2 days ago. And I was like, that's destiny.
I guess. So I don't know like, about that.
Okay. So, it's destiny.
Anyway.
So I listened to it. I mean, it's good. It's just like, I feel like it's missing that uniqueness that the previous 2 albums had. Like, I feel like the previous 2 albums had, like, a mixture of, like, a gothy sound to it. And it was, like, a mixture of a lot of different genres, I feel like.
Right.
But I also, like, you know, the main thing was I felt like it had, like, that kind of haunting, kind of dreamy sound to it. And now I feel like, I mean, they took out that sound, I feel like. And it's still good, I mean, but I'm also biased. But it's, like, missing that thing that made me fall in love with that band. Yeah. I don't know. If the person that created DIIV ever listens to this, okay, I love you guys, okay? I just, like, and it's a good album, but that's just my opinion, okay?
Oh my gosh.
I still recommend people listening to it, honestly, because it's still a good album. It's just, for me personally, it's missing, like those elements that made me like the band initially. Right. And I recommend the previous 2 albums, too. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. What did you have to talk about?
Well, you just reminded me, speaking of music, there's some other stuff that came out also. So Good Morning, the band from Melbourne, Australia, came out with their 2nd album of the year called Basketball Breakups. And what I always like about their albums is that it's so short and to the point. 8 songs, 21 minutes. That's what I love. Nice and quick. Get in, get out. Love it.
Well, that's honestly always good.
I mean, you know, I love, you know, a nice long album, you know. But sometimes albums can be too long. And if they are, you know, it's hard to make an album that's that long, like an hour, 30 minutes, and still sound good for that long, you know? So,
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's why I like these, you know, nice short, to the point albums. So it was, you know, it was a nice another album from Good Morning. I need to listen to it a couple more times to form my official opinion about which album they brought out this year was better. But what I really want to talk about is this dude, IDK. My God.
You said dude IDK?
His name is IDK. That's his stage name, whatever. He's from...
his name is IDK? Yeah. Like, I don't know?
Yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine told me about him. Well, I remember seeing a lot of his stuff on Twitter. I think people were retweeting him. I was like, oh, that looks interesting.
You think Pop, Richard, and Graham?
Nope, not at all. Not a little bit. Not even a tiny bit.
Can you imagine? They're like, oh yeah, I know that boy.
Jason? You mean Jason? Oh, I know Jason. Yeah. His album came out a couple weeks ago, or at like the start of September, and I remember seeing people talking about it on Twitter. I was like, oh, I should check that out, and then I never did. And then last week, my friend texted me like, oh, man, you need to listen to this album. And I was like, oh, shoot, do I? Well, I guess so. So then I listened to it, and wow, is it a pretty good album? Mm-hmm. I'll tell you that. Again, it's pretty short and to the point. 14 songs, 36 minutes. That's what I like.
Uh-huh.
He has a song with Pusha T.
I like how you're like, right on
song
time.
with Pusha T and JID is really good. But the thing that I like the most about this album so far, I've been listening to it a lot these past couple days, or when I was saying past couple days, is that he transitions these songs so goddamn well with each other. he has from track 4 to
wow.
track like 7. It has like the craziest transitions where I'm just like, oh my god. It's like, you know, it's pretty crazy. It's like that album that Jaden brought out last year, or also this year, I guess too. Where like the first like 4 songs were basically just one song. It's kind of like that, but like they're all pretty different in sound. Yeah. It's just really nice how he bridges them together. But then the other thing that I like the most, like, so the first half of the album is, you know, really nice, you know, pretty hard rap stuff, and then the second half of the album is nice. It like kind of brings it back down and like relaxes it, and it sounds more like R&B. Like there's a song on here that sounds like kind of that British R&B type of not Skepta. Who am I thinking of? Like I know that I'm trying to talk about. I'll figure it out. But point is, it's nice and, you know, kind of more laid back on that second half of the album. It's really good. All right. Anyway, goes to the album called "Is He Real" by IDK. Really good album. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Well, I also wanted to bring up how bad I am at listening.
We're done talking about music. Next subject.
People recommend.
So we're done talking about music. Next subjects, please.
Why?
Next subject, please. I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah.
I got the
all right, segue it.
Because, and I'm not calling out people. I'm calling out myself by saying that I'm bad at listening to music that people recommend me.
I'm kind of saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I was going to ask you too. But April, our sister, was like, "Oh, listen to what's his name? Is it Rap Monster? Something like that. RM, like the rapper from BTS. How I guess he has like a new rap album out or something like that, and she's like, you listen to it and give me your opinion. And I said, okay. And then I was like, oh no, Ross and Carrie and like my other podcast, there's a new episode out. And also I'm gonna listen to DIIV for like the 50th time.
Right. I get it.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you're also bad at that, or I don't know, like what is the time frame for you? Like how long does it take for you to like listen to stuff that people recommend? Like, I guess
it just depends on my interests.
Do you take longer than me?
No, definitely not.
Because mine's like depends on my mood.
I mean, I guess it's also, but I don't know. I guess it depends on the accessibility, right? I have a friend that we always send songs to each other, right? But we both have Apple Music, so we just literally just send each other the link, and it's so easy from there. We can just listen to it from the messages, you know? It's like instantly. So when that happens, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can just listen to it right now. It's super easy, you know? Unless I'm listening to like, you know, if I'm in the middle of an album, then I'll just won't open the message and I'll just wait. So, I mean, I think I'm pretty good. I mean, it took me like a weekend to get to that album that my friend, you know, to the IDK album that my friend recommended me. It took me, like
you're better at it than me, that's for sure. Because mine is 4 to 5 business days.
What do you mean business days?
Because mine all depends on my mood, and I don't want to listen to an album if I don't feel like listening to it, and also if I don't feel in the right mood to listen to something. Like if it's a sad album, like I don't want to like bring myself down.
I feel that. Yeah, no, I get that a lot.
And if it's something happy, like if it's something super poppy, like I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So it takes me like months probably. Sometimes it takes a week, but usually it takes a while.
I can get that though, because over the summer, my roommate he recommended me Comezethine, and that's like that gang shit rap, and I wasn't in the mood for that. I was like, oh, I'll listen to that later, because I don't really feel like listening to like the gang stuff right now. I don't feel, you know.
You don't feel like getting
hyped. You know, because I mean, I love what he was saying about it. You know, it's great. The reviews he was giving, he's like, oh, it makes me want to go out and rob a car right now. I'm like, okay. And I don't need to be in that mood myself. So
yeah,
it took me a while.
Oh yeah, but I'm here to promise April, and also, I mean, you know, for any listeners, I'm promising that the next time we record, I will have listened to the BTS or the Rap Monster RM. I forget what name he goes by. I'm gonna listen to his album so I can actually talk about it, and I'm committing myself to it because I also feel like in a K-pop
right.
Mood, so yeah, and also because April's my sister. And I never listened to that Taylor Swift song that she told me to listen to after me and my first ex broke up.
Well, see, I mean...
So this is my redemption story.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I think you have time, because, you know, we don't even have a set schedule when we record, so like, you got time to listen to it.
I mean, the whole laptop thing just threw a wrench in our whole setup that we had.
Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, what do you say? It was its time. It was how old?
The laptop
6,
is
7.
like 6 years old. 6 years old. It was like the first like big purchase I did when I like got my job.
I remember that.
I was like, I did it. I had like bangs. I have bangs now too. Oh yeah, and you colored your hair. That was in like the last episode.
Oh yeah, right. I was like the day before I colored my hair or something, or like oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I gave myself bangs, and I mean, I already made it clear to everyone, but I made it clear that it's not a mental breakdown. I just wanted bangs for a long time, and I said to myself, I'm gonna try this. And I already accepted my fate of having bad hair for a while if it didn't work out. But it worked out, and I did it, okay? Believe in yourself.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
the moral of the story.
Alright.
And then Andrew
I
colored
colored my
his
hair,
hair
not
too.
because of mental breakdown either. Because I wanted to again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sometimes people just want to do stuff to their hair. And it's not a cry for help, okay?
Oh gosh. Wow.
But I mean, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I guess I'll say 2 things real quickly. My first thing that I'll say real quickly, I write a lot of things for my classes and whatnot, and I have a MacBook as well, so I use the Pages thing. I didn't bother on trying to download Microsoft Word onto my laptop. That seemed like too much work. So I just use Pages. That's fine because I can just convert it into a PDF or a doc, right? But the thing is, Pages is complete garbage. Let me tell you. Pages for some reason.
I mean, it looked like it. Every time I opened it, I was like,
no, it's not bad. Like, I don't hate it. It's just, Pages is really stupid with its grammar. I'll tell you. That's my biggest pet peeve.
Oh, man.
So I was writing something for my class, and I was saying how I chose this specific article titled this, and I was going to say the title, and Pages thought, don't you mean you choose this specific? I'm like, no. That's not how that works.
Oh my god.
I choose this specific article. No. Pages, that's not that's not what I was trying to say at all.
You're like, I'm not Ash Ketchum. Okay,
it's just, that's the only thing that annoys me with that damn thing. The grammar is always goddamn garbage.
Do you use Grammarly?
No.
Dude, you know how upset I am that I didn't, commit to, doing Grammarly? Because, I signed up to be one of the editors for it, but I got too intimidated and scared because, I had this one foreign person, I don't know, it's not a customer, but I don't know, person that needs help, I don't know, they're like, why is it like this? And I'm like, that's just how we talk. And they're like, but why? And I'm just like, I'm not like April. I don't know how to explain why it's like this. So then I bailed, but I should have committed to it because now it looks like it's like a big thing now. I mean, I always see commercials for it. And when I first started doing it, it was before it got big. So I regret it. I couldn't, what if I made bank now?
Yeah, that could have been you.
Who knows? It could have been me.
Oh well. Right.
So yeah, the grammar sucks.
Yeah, and then my next really quick thing is that today is, as we're recording it, the date is October 8th, 2019. And in 2 short days, I will be in San Francisco to see Tyler, the Creator, in concert again for the second time in 2 years.
Oh yeah, I know. Are you going with your friend?
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, didn't you guys go your first year? Or no, it was the second year.
That was last year. Technically, that's last year.
It's full circle. No,
I mean, technically, that was last January.
No. It's full circle.
Yes, full circle.
Like High School Musical.
Yep.
They start singing, and then they end
singing.
The series scene.
Anyway. No. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go see Young T. With Blood Orange and Gold Link also in San Francisco. And we're going to stay an extra day just to kind of hang out in San Francisco, see some friends up there. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, cool.
Nice break from these last 2 weeks of a lot of stuff from school. So, yeah, I can't wait. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Just had to flex real quick.
I'm going to go on vacation. Oh, yeah. I'm going on vacation in, a couple weeks, too. I mean, me and Mike aren't going anywhere, but, I mean, we're both getting vacation time. I guess maybe a week of vacation time from our jobs because, I mean, by the time I go and visit, I should have all those hours back.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, well, I might as well use it before I lose it. So yeah, so I'm taking my yearly week off like last week off in October to do my Halloween stuff and anything I want. Yeah, so I'm also excited because it's been hard work over here, just working and working.
Hey.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna snap on these old people. I swear, man.
Yeah.
I really am. I'm gonna snap on these old people.
Oh man. Well.
Dang, man, we're on vacation.
I guess it's only like a 2-day vacation for me.
Well, I was gonna say something else too, but I forgot.
Well,
so this is the end of the show now.
Oh gosh, this was a very I don't know how to describe this episode. It's very I don't know. It felt very unprepared.
I guess it's a catching up type of episode. Like we're just catching everyone up with what's been happening.
Way to describe it, really.
Sorry for the really long period between the previous episode and this episode.
Yeah, we don't have any fancy studio.
We already explained why. We plan on getting better. And, we like doing this, but, we had a little wrench in our plans. But anyways, thanks for listening to this week's episode. You can find me on, not Tumblr. Well, actually, you can find me on Tumblr, because I started my blog up again. My blog is So Unique Person. My YouTube is So Unique Person. And my Instagram is Morn, with 2 M's and 2 N's. MMOURNN. Because it sounded like I just said M twice.
Right. You can find my Instagram at Sir_Davis_. And then you can follow the podcast on Twitter at Sibling Time Pod. And also on Instagram at Sibling Time Podcast.
And also on Tumblr.
Sibling Time Pod also, yeah. So there's that. If that's what you want.
Yeah.
So we were trying to be.
You can listen to us on what?
We try to be active.
Yes.
Anyway, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
Basically,
everywhere.
Almost anywhere you listen to your podcast. You can listen to us there.
All right, we need to get smoother with that outro. All right.
See you on the Clippy. Bye.